Hello everyone, my name is Samir Sharma. Today we're going to be going over exam number 3 provided by Professor Robert Solis for his CS232 class. Our goal today is to get a user input of an integer 100 or less and go ahead and create a Collatz sequence. Now what a Collatz sequence is, when you start out with a number, it could be any number, whether it's odd or even, you have specific rules to kind of go ahead and create a specific sequence. So if it's even, you divide by 2, and if it's odd, if it's even, you continuously divide it by 2. If it's odd at any point, then instead of dividing by 2 like an even number, you're going to go ahead and multiply it by 3 and then add 1 to it. So basically the Collatz sequence starts with the user input. You have those rules that give you the middle of the sequence, and the end of the sequence ends at 1. So whenever it ends at 1, whenever the rules make that initial number go to 1, that's when the Collatz sequence stops. So I had this little template that Professor Robert Solis provided with his tutorial video, very helpful. We got the struct going on over here, declarations. What he didn't have, I actually added this right here, int first num. For the first number that the user inputted, I had a little trouble going ahead and inserting that. So essentially, I had to use that and display it manually instead of it being automatic. And then we have some for loops, while loops, and then if-else statements. We got to the bottom. Hey, the number blank produced the longest Collatz sequence of blank terms. Here are those terms. And so we use the linked list. We transverse the list. We transverse the linked list to display it, essentially using some for while loops and then also some if-else statements. And then we deleted the nodes at the bottom right here. Essentially, we were able to display any number from 1 to 100, and this is how the program is going to be looking like. So it says enter an integer 100 or less. So let's go ahead and follow that. Let's say 52. So the number 27 is what produced the longest Collatz sequence of 112 terms. So 27 is an odd number, so you multiply that by 3. It's 81 plus 1 is 82. So that's why the next 82 is a even number, so we divide it by 2, which is 41. 41 is again odd, so you multiply it by 3, which is 123, and then you add 1 is 124. And the sequence goes on and on and on and on forever. So let's go ahead, we can do another number just to kind of show that it works properly. Let's do a small number, let's do like 9. So you see it's a lot less, and the Collatz, let's see, 9 times 3 is 27, plus 1, 28. 28 is even, divide that by 2 is 14, divide that by 2 is 7. It seems as though if you get to a point where you get 2 to a certain power, that is what essentially will bring it down to 1, because you have 32 to the 5th power, so 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, and then you'll eventually get to 1. Anything that's not 2 to the 0 power would essentially be even, so it'll always just go down divided by 2, and then you'll get 1. So this was going to be our exam number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed, learned something out of that, and I wish you guys have a great day. Thank you so much. Have a good one.